What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Justice League video. So if you're new to the channel, please do drop a like, please do subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and drop a like if you are hyped for Justice League. I just picked up my tickets for the movie yesterday. I am going to go see it at midnight, and screw it, I'm going to be tired the next day at work because I want to do my Justice League video. I've got to go to work, do my video in the evening, and then somehow watch all of The Punisher and then review it for you lovely subscribers, because I love to bring you all of the best content here on Superheronexus. And well, I'm a massive geek and I want to watch all of The Punisher and all of Justice League, because it does feel like I am living a dream here that we're getting the Justice League and The Punisher drop on the same day. So yeah, there is that. But this is it. So we're in the home stretch now for the Justice League kind of marketing and things like that. And very curiously, we actually had Jason Momoa interviewed on British radio, and he was talking, and he reveals a very interesting tidbit. So in Batman vs Superman, we never actually got a post-credit scene, which was, you know, a real shame. And it seems like the DCEU don't really like to do those post-credit scenes. Maybe they see it as Marvel's thing, but it would be nice to, you know, see it. Even Kong Skull Island had a post-credit scene, for God's sake. So there's quite a lot of stuff here that can actually be done. And, you know, there is an absolute plethora of things they can mine and tease for the upcoming kind of movies and things like that. So it's a shame that we never got a post-credit scene for Batman vs Superman, but we will be getting one for Justice League. So Justice League will be getting its own post-credit scene, which I think is very awesome. So Jason Momoa actually hinted that he forgot that it was actually in the script. So it seems to me that Aquaman will not be in this post-credit scene. If he forgot that that was in the script, and maybe he didn't even film it, if he doesn't really remember it that well, maybe he isn't in it whatsoever. So the speculation is rife as to what that could actually be, and it's kind of curious that they have actually got that in the full script for everyone else to actually read. So what could that actually be? He never actually goes on really to say much about what is actually in this scene, which is kind of weird, to be honest, that he never actually says exact kind of hint. But I guess it's not weird. He just, you know, doesn't actually want to get fired. And he does say that it's going to be very good and that you are all going to really love it, which, yeah, of course we will. But what could that actually be? Now, there are a million things that it could be. It could be Hal Jordan given his ring by Abin Sur, which would be nice. It could also possibly be Darkseid sitting there on maybe a throne, just like Thanos, as he hears of Steppenwolf's demise and defeat, and is like, well, I'm going to have to do this myself. Yes, that's a bit too much like Thanos, so that may not actually happen, but seeing him possibly in the movie, I think, would be a nice touch. Another thing it could be, it could possibly set up Flashpoint, where we could see Barry run back in time and try and save his mother, but I highly doubt it will be anything like that, because Flash hasn't even been greenlit yet, and they're looking towards a director and it being greenlit, which is kind of a surprise that Flashpoint hasn't properly been greenlit yet, despite it actually having a proper logo and being announced. And maybe that is way too early for the Flash to actually do this, but that would be something that would be quite cool. And apparently the Flash is the best thing in the movie. Fans seem to, or the test screenings show reportedly that everyone absolutely loves Ezra Miller's enthusiasm in the movie. So there is a possibility that it might be that. Maybe they predicted that it could be him. Another thing could be setting up possibly for Man of Steel 2. Maybe we see Lex Luthor escape Arkham Asylum, and then he is on the run and creates something, or creates his battle armor to fight the Man of Steel in the movie, or even Brainiac appearing on Earth or being woken up by the events of the Justice League movie. So let me know what you think in the comments, what you think this could actually be. And we actually had a Superman trailer, so it's kind of a motion poster. Let's check that out.
This is what we know. The world has grown dark, and while we have reason to fear, we have the strength not to. There are heroes among us to remind us that only from fear comes courage. That only from the darkness can we truly feel the light.
So that looks amazing, and it's kind of like one of the first proper things or shows that hope never dies. Now, it could be taken two ways, in the fact that, well, hope never dies. It doesn't. And that the group are inspired by good old Clark Kent's sacrifice in the first movie, or in Batman vs Superman. And obviously the League is born out of that, and they're probably all inspired by Superman and the sacrifices that he actually made. And in another trailer as well, which I'll play now.
You've got a team here.
Superman can bring this team together better than I ever could. His strength
Doesn't matter how strong you are, or what abilities you might
He's
have.
more human than I am. He lived in this world. Fell in love, got a job. Despite all that power, the world needs Superman. And the team needs Clark.
In this trailer, we actually saw the active reference of Superman. So to me, it does look like Bruce Wayne is actually going to try and get Superman back and unite this team together and rally around that. And I think that they'll probably be a bit dysfunctional, and then Superman will appear and they will all rally around him, and he will be cemented as the godlike hero that he really actually is. So yeah, that's looking really cool, to be honest. It's the first kind of hint towards that we've actually got Superman coming back properly. Obviously, we saw Clark as well in the trailers, but that could be a dream, and that could also be a mirage as well. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.